heavily favoring Karma, and I think it's very telling that he's not willing to blind it into Chovy here. We'll see what Chovy, his final pickup, is going to be. Might be something uninteresting, and I have the words haven't left my mouth, or the Corki does get locked in. Obviously, just sit at the back of your lane and wait.
Yeah.
Don't come near the bear, don't come near Annie, and eventually Chovy will be able to make it happen, as he has many a time throughout this split. But the early to mid game for the DK comp,
and Nexuses will explode. Still very interested to see whether they can do it, as we have game 1, D+ versus Gen.G.
D+ Kia, Hana, 둘, 셋!
D+ Kia, fighting.
Gen.G, 하나, 둘, 셋!
Gen.G, fighting!
Hey, woohoo!
Level 1 obviously is extremely strong here with the point-and-click CC that you have, as well as the fact that you have a Kalista. A late invade coming through here.
Oh no, the handshake missed! Oh, he does have to flash and take Valkyrie first, but if that handshake had have landed, then maybe he just dies. Finally, the last set of stairs, made of concrete, thrown towards him, is going to even it on the top side. And you've got the Corki roaming down. Good handshake, but immediately the Dominus comes down, but he's just ended. Immediately. Okay, now Canyon moving on in there, as they do have 4 to try and match, and Kingin, he hasn't got teleport, he can't join. Still, the stun is so good from Showmaker. They dive on top of Pays DK. They're doing the bailout onto Lucid, and he's taken down, but there it is.
If it is in fact Chemtech,
Molten Shield. Safe. Whoa, okay, Flash Bear onto Canyon, and Showmaker, used to be his best friend. Not anymore, as it turns out. Package delivered to the top laners. That's a beautiful hop from Kingin. And I think that's just because Lucid wants to kill the bottom lane again.
Not done.
See how this one's going to go as hostile takeover comes in. Pays gets angry at Lehens. He tries to ult it off, but they're both going down so incredibly low. The bailout comes in, and Lucid is...
We're not there yet.
Oh, no. Definitely.
We are. When we get a first Baron, when the inhibits start dropping...
Well, Chovy's going to be handshook here, and now you've got Aiming just throwing all the sticks that he can, and another bear comes down onto Canyon, and Canyon, you just that literally just happened to you, as now Lucid pops on over.
On both sides, as Lucid.
Yeah, Keen going to interrupt him here, as Lucid doesn't have kick, remember, and he's going to be pushed back. Keen does fight it, and now Chovy will turn up as well. Nature's Grasp just to guarantee that he's going to die. Kingin is looking for a back timer by the looks of things. So Kingo coming over here, interrupts Lucid, and nothing Lucid can really do. Kingin was thinking about coming over to help, and then he's like, no, you're on your own, buddy.
It's actually, he also placed the ward, I think, mid-back.
제압 나가나요? 800원!
Let's see whether we can get it back in order, as Chovy is just going on a Hexgate ride and is going to deliver a package to Kingin, and he just explodes. Goodbye, I think.
Oh, yeah.
For them, as there's a flash, and he doesn't even press the stun button. He waits for the targeted version. Lehens has to ult to get rid of that one, and now Kellen, he's rotating over. The Nature's Grasp not doing too much, and they pull back the Lucian and execute him.
No payout for Gen.G if you can't kill him. Aiming?
All right, that's a teleport, as Aiming's gonna have to get out of the way. Q going to miss from Lucid, and these rockets are starting to land. Yeah. And now a Fate's Call is going to come through. Kellen does find the handshake onto Chovy, and the bailout onto himself. Lehens, is he going to go down? No, he's not, but it's going to be the double anyway. Lucid gets one of them, and there's one for Aiming. He's 5-0-5. Because that big Gnar could have come out, as Q is going to connect onto Lehens. There is just the safeguard back and the kick onto him, and now Showmaker fighting against Chovy here, and that's a fool's errand. As we know, still Tibbers is getting angry.
Really lethal, roaming Death Squad. Showmaker is trying to cut some corners, right? Like, if he backs, he probably kills, like he probably wins the 1v1. Look at Chovy. He says, yes, you're not allowed to. Oh, Chovy.
Well, Chovy is just going to get hypered. Still, Kingin was rotating down as well. This is just, this is crazy. Nice little side steps from Canyon, who just gets kicked over the wall. That Q going to miss, though, and he's just going to say thanks for the camp, I guess. Kick was weird, but it's still going to achieve its goal, which is make sure that Canyon dies. Kingin going to throw things at him And there he goes. So these rockets not necessarily landing. Canyon moving into position. And there is the Nature's Grasp. They want to take him down. The Baron is secured here by D+, but what can they get done outside of that? It's Corki has been caught out. Chovy is down. And now Canyon's getting all the things thrown at him. Lahan's running for the hills. You've got Pays. He's defecting. He's heading over to D+. And Lucid is going to chase down this little Emilio. What is happening? I think this is...
Is it happening?
Is it happening? It's 15 seconds until the Hextech Drake is going to spawn, and they've already got the Baron. So,
yeah,
he looked happy. Maybe he was. As I imagine, the man controlling him, not as much, because they're losing inhibitor turrets now. Tibbers getting aggressive as there's the package. Oh, decent redemption does come on through there, but the bailout isn't going to work onto aiming, and Gen.G, yeah, they managed to, they lose a whole bunch of their base.
No!
That team fight was gorgeous.
It is good for Gen.G.
We just need to switch it.
Change our perspective as Lucid's here as well.
Yeah, Kingen kind of abusing the Hextech Soul a little bit here as he's throwing some rocks around. Lucid going to be able to lock down the tree. Kingen just uses his whole health bar to tank up, finds that Q as well. Onto Pays, gets the bailout for the extra attack speed. You love to see that, and the guarantee that he's going to survive. Keen's going to be taken down as well. Everything you can do, I can do better. It's fine! As they throw 3 away, and now it might just be game.
It's just a little bit of a roller coaster.
Oh, there's a cute little kickback onto Chovy, and now aiming will turn up. He does have a cozy campfire. He's pretty scary, and this bailout is really helping my anxiety. I'm not going to lie. When I see the little bailout thing, I'm like, oh, thank goodness. He's not going to pop like a balloon. He can only do that onto one person, but these Nexus turrets are now going to go down. They can't be bailed out, and D+, after a little hiccup maybe, just turn it all on its head, and they'll take the game in 32 minutes.
Aiming, Callan, or Showmaker, I'd be fine with.
Yep.
Or Lucid, rather. Even Showmaker set up a lot of these plays. Kingen, you could just put a big Kingen was there.
Yeah, he was there. He did some laning.
Didn't do anything wrong.